Hey everyone, today I'm going to be talking about fault code P06B8, which stands for Internal Control Module Non-Volatile Random Access Memory, NVRAM Error. This code can be a bit of a pain to deal with, but I'm going to walk you through what it means, what causes it, and how to fix it. So what is NVRAM? NVRAM is a type of memory that stores data even when the power is turned off. This is important for things like storing your car's radio presets or your seat settings. However, if the NVRAM becomes corrupted, it can cause all sorts of problems, including the P06B8 code. There are a few things that can cause the NVRAM to become corrupted. One possibility is that the battery has died. When the battery dies, it can cause a power surge that can damage the NVRAM. Another possibility is that the control module itself is faulty. If the control module is faulty, it can also cause the NVRAM to become corrupted. If you're seeing the P06B8 code, there are a few things you can do to try to fix it. First, try disconnecting the battery for a few minutes. This will reset the control module and hopefully clear the code. If that doesn't work, you may need to take your car to a mechanic to have the control module replaced. I know that dealing with car problems can be frustrating, but I hope this video has helped you understand the P06B8 code a little bit better. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below. The P06B8 code is a diagnostic trouble code (DTC) that indicates an internal control module non-volatile random access memory (NVRAM) error. NVRAM is a type of memory that retains its data even when the power is turned off. This memory is used to store important vehicle information, such as fuel trims, adaptive learning values, and other critical settings. When the P06B8 code is set, it means that there is a problem with the NVRAM in the vehicle's control module. This can be caused by a variety of factors, including a faulty control module, a corrupted NVRAM chip, or a problem with the wiring or connections to the NVRAM. There are several common causes of the P06B8 code. These include faulty control module. The most common cause of the P06B8 code is a faulty control module. The control module is responsible for storing and managing the NVRAM, so if it fails, the NVRAM can become corrupted. Corrupted NVRAM chip. The NVRAM chip itself can also become corrupted. This can happen due to a variety of factors, such as extreme heat, electrical surges, or physical damage. Problem with the wiring or connections to the NVRAM. The wiring or connections to the NVRAM can also cause problems. If the wiring is damaged or the connections are loose, the NVRAM may not be able to function properly. In addition to the information above, here are some other things to keep in mind about the P06B8 code. The P06B8 code is a relatively serious code. If you see this code, it is important to have it diagnosed and repaired as soon as possible. The P06B8 code can cause a variety of symptoms, including poor fuel economy, reduced engine power, and even stalling. The cost of repairing the P06B8 code can vary depending on the cause of the problem. However, it is typically a relatively expensive repair. If you are experiencing the P06B8 code, it is important to take it to a qualified mechanic to have it diagnosed and repaired. The P06B8 code is associated with a fault in the internal control module's non-volatile random access memory, NVRAM. This can manifest in a variety of ways, including engine performance issues. The engine may run rough, hesitate, or stall. Transmission problems. The transmission may shift erratically or not shift at all. Electrical issues. The vehicle may experience electrical problems, such as flickering lights or malfunctioning gauges. Starting problems. The vehicle may be difficult to start or may not start at all. Diagnosing the P06B8 code requires a thorough inspection of the vehicle's electrical system. This includes checking the following. Battery. Ensure the battery is in good condition and has sufficient voltage. Fuses and relays. Check for any blown fuses or faulty relays that could be affecting the NVRAM. Wiring. Inspect the wiring harness for any damage or corrosion. Control module. The control module itself may need to be inspected for damage or malfunction. The repair for the P06B8 code will depend on the underlying cause of the problem. In some cases, simply clearing the code may be enough to resolve the issue. However, if the problem is more serious, it may require replacing the NVRAM chip or the entire control module. Here are some possible repair options. Clear the code. If the code is intermittent or has been caused by a temporary glitch, clearing the code may be enough to resolve the issue. Replace the NVRAM chip. If the NVRAM chip is damaged, it will need to be replaced. This is a relatively simple repair that can be done by a qualified mechanic. Replace the control module. If the control module itself is damaged, it will need to be replaced. This is a more expensive repair, but it may be necessary if the NVRAM chip cannot be replaced. It is important to note that repairing the P06B8 code can be complex and should only be attempted by a qualified mechanic. If you are experiencing this code, it is best to take your vehicle to a reputable repair shop for diagnosis and repair.